Welcome to the Zama Pulse, your source for news and information around Camp Zama, Japan. I'm your host, Specialist Shekira Lovett. An agreement has been signed signaling a return to Camp Zama for the forwardly deployed element of Fort Lewis, Washington base I Corps. After having briefly settled in at Sagami General Depot, located roughly 8 miles away from the main base last year, I Corps Forward will be returning back to where it all began in 2007. The agreement paves the way for the Corps to move into the Japan Ground Self-Defense Forces CRF building sometime in the future. This move serves as a reminder of the strong bonds between the U.S. Army in Japan and the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force, working together to pave a brighter future for the region. We'll have more on this story in the future. A town hall was held on the U.S. Army Japan's Facebook page Thursday as U.S. Army Japan's commanding general, Major General James Pasquarette, opened up the page to questions. People who chose to get involved could ask any question that came to mind, and it would be answered by either the commanding general or one of the many local subject matter experts that were with him. Questions varied from the possibility of getting a coffee shop on the Sagamihara family housing area to maybe changing the hours for support services, and even what to do on base when a pet dies. Many questions were asked with some great answers being given, and it's worth a look. Check out the web address below and scroll down to the post about the town hall and then click View More Comments to see all that was said. You're sure to learn something useful. The next Facebook Town Hall will be held May 4th, so you still have some time to come up with a burning question for the CG to answer. And finally, today was Super Bowl Monday here in Japan. It's an international dateline thing. And as you know by now, the Patriots pulled out the mother of comebacks to beat the Falcons 36-28. Folks here at Camp Zama were able to watch the big game in style as the Camp Zama Community Club threw their annual Super Bowl party, taking up both the sports bar and the main room of the club. The more than 125 people that attended were able to watch the game on multiple giant TVs, as well as chow down on traditional football munchies such as wings and nachos. As usual, the community club spared no expense. They even brought in local Japanese cheerleaders to add a super authentic flair. To get a closer look at what went down at Camp Zama during this down-to-the-second nail-biter, check out the U.S. Army Garrison Facebook page for the rest of the story. And now it's time for this week's community calendar. And that's the Pulse at Camp Zama for the week of February 6, 2017. I'm Specialist Shekira Lovett, and I'll catch you on the flip side.